What's up, guys? Lang Whitaker here from Grind City Media. Hey, you can eat tacos any night of the week. It doesn't have to only be on a Tuesday. At my house, we have tacos a lot because they're fast, they're fresh, they're delicious. Tonight, we're gonna throw together some lamb tacos. Only a couple of ingredients, but we're gonna treat the ingredients really well and make the best weeknight taco you can have. I'm gonna do it, you can do it, let's do it together. This is Cooking with Lang. Today we are making lamb tacos. Let's start with the star of the show, the lamb. I bought this at Walmart. These days you can get lamb pretty much anywhere. This stuff came pre-seasoned. Had some rosemary on it, but that would burn. I'm gonna cook it on the stove and maybe in the oven a little bit in the interest of quickness. I don't wanna go through lighting up the grill and all that stuff. And basically all you gotta do with lamb is sear the outside, so it'll be a pretty quick process. You could use chicken, you could use steak, you could keep it vegetarian and not even use meat. But basically with a taco, you want some sort of protein, something in the middle to kind of carry it, and we're gonna go with lamb tonight. Pan's been heating up. I'm gonna put a little bit of vegetable oil in there, non-stick pan. And then this lamb, I'm just gonna put it in fat side down. Let it get a little bit of a sear on it. After maybe 2 or 3 minutes, we're gonna flip it over, put it in the oven and let it finish in the oven. Probably like 10 minutes total, 15 minutes, but it's gonna be quick all the way around. It's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna check this guy out. A nice little sear on it. I'm gonna turn the heat off, put this in the oven. It's 375, I'd say 10-15 minutes. While the lamb's in the oven, we can knock out some of the other things we're gonna do with the tacos. And one of the things I always love with tacos is pickled red onion. So I'm just gonna cut off a big chunk of this onion and just peel off basically this outer layer. Well, actually, let's do this. Watch. Cut that off, and this whole thing's gonna come off pretty easily. How's that for a quick hack? All right, now we're gonna cut this into little rainbows, which shouldn't be too hard to do. Now, if you wanna make pickles, you can do 20 different processes. Some of them take 2-3 days. This is gonna be really quick because we don't have a lot of time here. So I'm gonna take a pinch of salt. I'm gonna take about an equal amount of sugar, a tablespoon of each, and then some vinegar, just white vinegar, about a cup. And I'm gonna make sure it has dissolved, it has, and then we're just gonna put these in. And I would say, you know, if you could do it overnight, great. 10-15 minutes is enough to give you a lot of that vinegar flavor, salty, sweet, all that stuff flavor. So I'm putting them in there. I might give them another mix up in about 5 or 10 minutes, but pickles are done for the tacos. Next step we're gonna do is make a little white sauce to kind of go on top of the tacos, add a little creaminess. This is fat-free yogurt. I'm gonna take about half this thing and put it in a bowl, and then add a little vinegar like we used with the onions to kind of thin it out. And then just to make it a little more savory, about half a teaspoon of salt and a couple cracks of black pepper. And then we're gonna stir it up and get it nice and loose so it'll go on top of the tacos. And that's it. The one trick I use is I use these little spray, whatever they are, bottles. You can use them for anything. I use them when I make pancakes a lot. You can buy these things for like $1 at the grocery store. I'll probably put the sauce in there, the cream in there, and then go on top of the taco with that. I've got some taco shells that I want to kind of warm them up in the microwave. One trick I use, a little bit of water on a paper towel, throw it on both sides there. Put the shells in the paper towel here. Then I'm just gonna put them in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Just kind of get them a little warm, a little fluffy, soft. Lamb's almost done. We're almost ready to assemble. I've been checking the lamb, it's done. One of the things I like about lamb is, especially pieces like this that are weird shapes, is it's gonna be different temperatures throughout it. And some people like well done, some people like medium rare, whatever. So this gives everyone a little piece of lamb the way they like it the best. We're gonna let it sit there and rest about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna slice it up and eat tacos. Last thing before we cut the lamb is a little salad to go on top of the lamb in the taco. And we're gonna make a little dressing just really quick out of some lemon and some oil. We don't want the seeds in there, so I squeeze it into my hand to catch any seeds. Let the juice drip down on there. And you wanna do this last thing because lettuce, for the most part, most lettuces, as soon as you get this on it, the acid and stuff, it's gonna start wilting and you're in a race. You got like an hour probably before it's no good. So we're gonna do this last thing, put in just a little oil and a little bit acid. In our case, we use lemon. And I'm gonna put a little pinch of salt and a little bit of black pepper and give it a quick toss with my hand. And that's our salad. That'll go on the tacos. I'm gonna cut this in half to start. It's medium rare in the middle and that big thick part. The outside's gonna be a little more well done. And we're gonna cut it against the grain. So I'm just gonna cut this into little, small, bite-sized kind of pieces. Because when you're eating a taco, you don't want to have to like fight it and try to bite through the meat. You want the meat to kind of fall apart in your mouth. So I'm just gonna kind of shave off as best as I can with this knife. Thin little slices for our tacos. Time to assemble. So these are the taco shells that we put in the microwave. I'm gonna grab one. These are flour tortillas. Sliced up all that lamb. That's $12 worth of lamb. That's gonna feed 6 people at least. Kind of the more well done stuff over here, the more medium rare over here. I like mine more on the rare side, so I'm gonna put a couple slices of lamb on there. Now the salad that we made, just gonna put a little bit of lettuce in here. This is just cilantro. I just rinsed it off. It's one of my favorite herbs in the world. I'm gonna fold it in half, throw it on there. Feta cheese, just a little bit of cheese on top. Couple of these pickled red onions. And then last thing, just a little sauce. A little of our yogurt sauce to finish it. And that's it. That is a perfect lamb taco. By the way, that $1 you spent on the little squirt bottle, because it makes it look pretty when you do the white sauce on there, it's really good for the gram. But now it's time to eat, and I can't wait. So grabbing this taco's got a lot of stuff going on. Holding over the plate. First thing I taste is the acid from the vinegar from the salad. The lamb has so much flavor. It's gamey and salty. Pre-seasoned, I didn't even do anything to it. I taste the herbs, I taste the cilantro, the freshness, the creaminess of the cheese. That is a great taco. And it's so easy to make. The whole thing was under 20 minutes. I made lamb tacos tonight. You can make lamb tacos for dinner. This is Cooking with Lang. Let's go.